There's two things I wanted to discuss in today's video. One is Jeff Minter, the legendary developer who's now with Atari. Maybe he always was, I don't know. I know his company is called Llamasoft. Has released a game called AKKA ARRH. Now this game was apparently not released. It was made but not released back in arcades whenever it was meant to be released, probably back in the 70s or 80s. And now it's coming to PSVR2. And it is available on flat screen, but it's available right now on PSVR2. And as expected, for any of you who play Polybius, it's trippy. It's probably the best way to put it. It's not a bad game. It's kind of... I don't even know how to describe it, to be honest. It's basically a shooter with different levels in VR. So you've got pods that you need to defend. So basically, if anything gets through the top level that you're defending or you take damage, you lose a pod, and then you click the R2 button and you can dive down to the behind level, which is really cool in VR, take out whatever's attacking the pods and then come back to the top level. It's all very colourful, very in your face, very flashy, and I played it for about an hour. I was very surprised, like time just flew by in this game, and I'm not going to say don't buy it, but I don't know how to recommend it either. Like, I don't know. I think I got to, I don't know, level maybe 17 or 18 out of 50. And I felt good, but I didn't know why. So, maybe someone can give you some better explanation of the game. But I don't dislike it. I just don't know if I like it. But I played it, and I came away feeling like my eyes were hurting a little bit because I couldn't stop staring at what was going on. There's just so much going on and to take in. So there's that. That's one part of it. But the second part of this video is to talk about PSVR Reddit. Now, what I normally feel about PSVR Reddit is they're a very strong anti-anything else but PSVR community. And I would say that is like a blanket description. But today, a question came up, and the question was, should I sell my Quest 3 to buy a PSVR 2 knowing that PC support is coming? And I've read, honestly, the most reasonable takes I think I've ever seen in that community, and I'm really pleased because, to be honest, I am shadow banned in that community. I think you guys know that. Like, you can't just post one of my videos, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you can't do that. But I always go in there and check out the community and the communication because I've had some really good interactions myself on there. But I do agree with, if you say something bad about PSVR, a lot of the guys jump on you, which kind of makes sense. It's a bit like going into a football game, I guess, and sitting with the wrong team while chanting for the other team, you know. It's something you wouldn't do. So I get it. I completely get it. But today's takes were so reasonable that I felt like I needed to talk about it. So just to quickly give you my opinion, this guy's asked this question. I wouldn't sell my Quest 3 to buy a PSVR 2 for PC support because we don't know if eye tracking and dynamic foveated rendering are going to be used, and that would make Quest 3 the better headset currently, plus you can use it wirelessly. However, if dynamic foveated rendering and eye tracking, and including headset haptics and the adaptive triggers came to PC, you get some really great results from PSVR 2, and it'd be a fantastic experience. But at the moment, I would say hold off. Now, going through some of these takes was unbelievable to me. I did not expect to see this level of normality from this Reddit community, and fair play to them. So here we go. Here's the above comment. If PC support is important to you, don't make any plans until you know the details, which is basically what I said, which completely makes sense. Yep, on top of that, Quest 3 doesn't require a wire. I'm like, wow, that's okay, pretty impressed already. I wouldn't make any decision until Sony officially tells us exactly what they are doing. Again, I'm going through these. I'm going to share the post in the comments. But yeah, there's just so many great and normal takes. They are offering real opinions, like opinions that matter, opinions that make sense. It's too early to ask that question. No one knows what the PCVR support is going to entail. Just things like this. I'm so pleased that they're giving out reasonable advice, and it just makes sense. Nope, absolutely not. I have a PSVR 2 and a Quest 3, and the PSVR 2 isn't actually better and likely won't be better for PC. OLED is great for certain games, but the sweet spot is extremely small, and everything that isn't in the center of view looks pretty bad. The sweet spot is something that bothers a lot of people because it's Fresnel lenses. But yeah, I was just wanting to talk about that and just say how amazing, all the crap that community gets from everyone. Now, I try not to give them crap because I do like being part of it, even though they don't want me to be part of it. I think, guys, well done. You know, these people's money you're dealing with, you know, it's their lives, and the fanboyism jumped out the window and people were just giving intelligent replies. So yeah, that's the video.